The song of a love that is gone.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaylee and today is another Outlander video day. Now, obviously season 6 is just around the corner. After a grueling, what seems like forever wait, we are so close to season 6 dropping and the excitement building on social media is amazing. It feels like anticipation has built all around the world and it's about to explode. I personally cannot wait for season 6 to drop. I will be like on the money, right? Hello, we're here, we're watching, bang. Let's do this, as I'm sure most Outlander fans will be. So today's episode, I would like to talk about things that we need to remember that have happened in season 5 for just a bit of a refresh and a recap as we jump into season 6. Now, undoubtedly, most people have rewatched once, twice, 1,000 times the series, especially with the lead up being so close by now. And I know a lot of people have read the books, but today's video is going to be strictly sort of show related and we're not going to talk too much about the books. So, TV people, oh wow, is there a wild ride I think is coming for season 6. Probably the biggest shock and the biggest sort of event that happened at the end of season 5 was, of course, Claire's kidnapping, assault and rape at the hand of the Lionel Brown and his men. Now, this is just obviously going to be a very key point in the start of season 6 because it was very much at the end of season 5 and I don't feel like there's going to be a time jump. It's going to be an instant sort of step into how Claire deals with everything and how she's adapting to life after such a traumatic event. Lionel Brown, we know, is not going to be an issue moving into season 6, as we are aware, if you have watched season 5, that Masali did actually end up killing him. In regards to his body, though, Jamie did have the respect for Richard Brown to take his body back to him. Now, Lionel, of course, we know is a scumbag of magnitude of scumbag. He's right up there. But Richard, you know, at this point in time, he's not too bad. He does have a bit of a moment when Jamie takes Lionel's body back to him, and as he's dropped it off, you know, Richard does say, well, you did what you must, and that is, of course, in regards to killing Lionel. But he then also adds in the key words that, as will I when the time comes. Now, this definitely screams red flag, red flag, red flag for any sort of storylines that might happen in season 6. I most certainly am worried for season 6 Richard Brown to be just popping up somewhere and maybe causing some drama. He definitely is a character that we should be watching out for in regards to season 6. As I said, Marsley was the person that killed Lionel Brown, though. So, I mean, her entire storyline building up to season 6 is going to also have some time for traumatic healing. I mean, she has killed Lionel in cold blood, basically, let's say. I mean, we know that he got what he deserved, but in her mind, you know, she has taken his life. She was also very heavily pregnant, so undoubtedly we're going to have another baby in regards to Fergus and Masali running around and doing the, you know, the motherly thing there. That will definitely be happening. And then, of course, we have Bree and Roger, who attempted to go through the stones but didn't actually go. They returned home. Now, I think that is a fantastic, it depends how the series goes in this regards. And like I said earlier, I don't want to bring the books into this too much because we are strictly talking about TV. But I'm just not sure if that is going to be a different storyline from the books because of the fact that they have attempted to leave and they came back. Of course, the timeline of that all worked out very well too because Roger then made it back to the Ridge in order to go and help Jamie rescue Claire. So I don't know if it was just a bit of a, we're just going to send them on this journey so they're not here at the time of Claire's abduction and to sort of put them on a path of that, or I'm not sure how that's going to play out and if there's going to be any sort of adjustments from book to series in regards to that little move. But that is something that we need to remember. They have attempted to go back to the future, and they basically went home, which is apparently they all were just quite happy where they were. I forgot to add that the actual timeline of events this series for season 6, I believe, is going to be at the very end of 1772. And of course, I'm imagining the opening sort of episode, they're definitely going to be situated on the ridge in all of its glory. We know one of the main deaths in season 5 was, of course, Murtagh. Now, again, a detour from the books. Obviously, Murtagh, most people are now aware that he most certainly was not going to be in this part of the storyline in the books. But the fact that he had a magnificently done death scene in season 5 is something to remember. I do believe that fragments of the death and the trauma of Murtagh dying will appear in season 6, possibly flashbacks or something like that maybe, but he won't be forgotten, I don't believe, in season 6. But it's a key point to remember that that also happened in season 5. Season 5 was a very, very traumatic season for our beloved characters. I mean, obviously the war is one of the main events that is happening. The war is building, and it's the militias are being built on the everywhere, basically. That is a very key point for season 5. But the traumatic events of the characters, there wasn't much love happening in season 5. It was a lot of death and just traumatic events. In regards to the TV series running along the timeline of the books, we know that season 6 is supposed to be running along to the format of A Breath of Snow and Ash. Now, we know though that, well, some people don't know. If you're a TV only fan, you might not be aware that in A Breath of Snow and Ash, that is actually when the entire storyline of Stephen Bonnet and Claire's attack does take place. Now, we know that that's already happened in season 5, but we are also all aware that season 6 is only 8 short episodes. So, I mean, this could have been all well planned and in production's mind beforehand. So they've allowed, you know, some very big storylines that were meant to come from A Breath of Snow and Ash to be portrayed in season 5 to adjust for how much is actually in, you know, A Breath of Snow and Ash book 6. So I'm not sure if we're going to have part, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if this season is going to just be the ending of A Breath of Snow and Ash, or we're going to maybe merge multiple books into this season. I don't actually believe that will happen though. I do believe that production were well aware that this season was only going to be 8 or so episodes, and they allowed the timing of events to be jumped forward to fit everything into the season recap. Well, not the recap, but for the book to fit into the season, I believe we were already aware, and us lovely viewers were just in the dark, which is totally fine with me. There is a lot to happen in regards to the book jumping onto screen though. So, like I said earlier, this season is most certainly going to be amazing. As I'm sure everyone is well aware by now by promotional videos, the Christies are about to make their grand entrance. And if you want to know all about the Christies, I have a video titled Meet the Christies, which I will link up here. Be warned if you do watch that video, it is full of spoilers. There is not a thing that I miss out on. So just be warned, if you click up above that, you're going to know everything about them from the books. So just be warned, because they're definitely a force that we're going to have to deal with in season 6. I'd absolutely love to know if you are a TV only fan or a book only fan, or if you're like myself and you are a fan of both, please drop that in the comments below. Are you celebrating season 6's release by having some sort of watch party? I'd absolutely love to know about that. I personally am going to attempt to cook a few dishes from the Outlander cookbook, which could be a complete disaster because my cooking skills are probably that of a caveman. I have absolutely no idea when it comes to cooking. I am absolutely shocking, but I truly want to have a watch party here at home that I can be all themed up and dressed up for Outlander, because this has been such a wait. The wait for this season has been astronomical. So I'd love to, and if you're doing that, please tag me in any pictures on social media that you guys have for the watch parties or costumes or anything that you're doing that's special in regards to season 6's opening night, let's say. I also want to start the pre-warnings for the season 6 videos, because as the episodes come out, I will definitely be doing reviews on each and every episode, but they will be most certainly full of spoilers. So I'm giving plenty of warning in regards to those episodes. If you do not want to be spoiled for the episode reviews, definitely watch the episode before you watch my video. Just putting that out there, because I know it's going to be a mad rush for episode review videos. If you were lucky enough to get on to the online premiere, congratulations. Unfortunately, it wasn't available for us here in Australia, which blows my mind because it was online. I understand why, but it's just, come on, it's not fair. But congratulations to everyone that got to be a part of it. I cannot wait to see all of your uploads and your pictures and your reviews. I hope everyone has a great week, and I cannot wait to see everybody's reactions for the season 6 premiere. Have a great week, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.
All that was me is gone.